It was billed as new South Korean President Lee-Jae-myung's debut on the global diplomatic stage, a chance to meet with key world leaders at the G7 summit in Canada. But hopes for a first in-person meeting with US counterpart Donald Trump quickly evaporated, dashing Lee's immediate plan to try to ease Seoul's position in trade negotiations. This is all because of Trump's early return from the G7 gathering due to the Israel-Iran conflict. And while plenty of participants in the summit had sought to have talks with Trump due to his tariff policy, the US celebrated his major trade deal with the United Kingdom. Meanwhile, after an unconventional lack of US congratulations to mark the start of his presidency, Lee still has the job of managing the Seoul-Washington alliance amid implicit American concerns that South Korea may come under greater Chinese influence under his leadership, not least given that China is this country's largest economic partner. South Korea's presidential office had insisted earlier that Lee was open to a three-way summit involving Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru-Ishiba. His national security advisor said Sunday the G7 gathering would be an opportunity to let the world know about the restoration of South Korea's democracy after months of political instability, and for Lee to have a chance to build trust early on through face-to-face meetings with the leaders of major countries just 10 days after taking office. Lee has already held bilateral talks with leaders of other non-G7 members, that is, those invited aside from the core G7 group of Britain, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan and the US. For instance, he's agreed to bolster security cooperation with Australia, as well as discussing trade with South Africa. And while Seoul's presidential office had also expected a sideline summit with Trump, we await further signals on South Korea's relationship with the US as Washington attends to urgent matters in the Middle East.